What is up, everyone? I think today I got something I'm pretty excited to show you. Something that can help pretty much anyone that's making their own baits out from home. And it's an easy, relatively cheap process too. So we're going to go through on, as you probably have seen in the title above, how to make your own eyes for your crankbaits from pretty simple materials, especially if you have your airbrush, and they're pretty slick, pretty smooth, and you can make a ton of them for a pretty cheap price. So first things first, obviously everybody knows you're going to need some epoxy. This is a 5-minute epoxy from Loctite. I get it from my local hardware store. You'll need some sort of tool to get perfect circles out of the next item, which is, for me, holographic vinyl. This is from Silhouette Holographic Sticker Sheet. Silhouette is a company that actually you can use to buy a printer or printer cutter, and it'll actually do a lot of that for you. But as you can kind of see at the bottom of those, that sheet right there, that's me using these cutters to basically get out a perfect circle, and then you use the epoxy to build up on top of that. The last piece is a simple piece of wood, and I have these Spax multi-purpose construction screws that are about 1 1/4 inch. And what you'll see here is that these I just screw into this block of wood, and this is kind of your artboard per se. So this is where you're going to use to, in a sense, almost glue those stickers down, but since they are vinyl stickers, they'll stick right on top. I got a couple eyes on here right here if you can't see them already, that I finished, and I'll just kind of walk through the process of how to do that at home. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and at the same time it's pretty quick, minus the fact that I would say depending on the epoxy that you're using and how long it takes. But this one, it'll dry up in 5 minutes, and then I actually wait another 24 hours just to let it completely harden. So it isn't super time effective, but as you can see, you can make about 20 eyes depending on whatever size of the bait that you need. Paint them however you like, and then go from there. So we're going to walk through that step by step. Here we go. First main thing that you're going to want to do is just figure out what size of the eye you're going to want first. So sometimes I'll draw them out, sometimes I'll just base it off the shape of the hollow punch. This eye right here that I kind of made a quick little drawing of is a 9 millimeters, or just about 3/8 of an inch. So I'll use the 3/8 inch hollow punch to create the base. And some of these hollow punches come with a cool little tiny cutting board. Again, these are usually designed for leather or something to the like, so just gonna have to use a little bit of force to break that vinyl. It's pretty thick. You should be able to get them out pretty smooth. Sometimes I'll switch it, figure out where it was again. Just push it down. All right, got these 4 done. The next step that you're going to want to do is, you can glue them to your nails. I would much rather, and I prefer, just to take an X-Acto knife and split them just like this, and place them right there. So once you place it on here, it's going to be stuck, and it'll hold that until we are finished. So we're going to go through and do that for all of them. Next step, we've got our epoxy. This, like I said, it's going to come in clear. Sometimes you can use the yellow tint to kind of give these eyes a little offset, but you can also paint them near the end. But my brand that I grabbed is from the local hardware shop, Menards, Loctite, epoxy 5-minute clear setting. So I'm simply just going to open it up and get some onto, got some plastic here that you can't, very tough to see, but just dump some in here. And that should be good for this small amount. Use a small cotton swab, and again, already used. I like to reuse things. Mix them all up. All right, we're going to zoom in here so you can kind of catch this as we start with the first one, and you're simply just going to grab some of this and let it drizzle onto that vinyl sticker and work the outside edges. Try to get as much of that surface area. You will notice some bubbling. That's okay. We will use a heat gun to get some of that out near the end. You want to get to the edges and just let it set. Want to blast these with the heat gun. There they are. So we're going to let them cure, let them sit, and we'll come back once they're very nice and hard, and we will use that time to show you what it's like to paint them. So just use these little pieces of plastic as my stencil to paint the pupils and the irises. So to start with this one, we're going to just go with the yellow and yellow black on the top. But we'll start, just kind of want to match it up to where we want that to be. And we'll gently place it and spray it with our airbrush. And that's pretty much it. Zoom in on that, zoom out a bit so you can see it, but I probably saw I messed that one up pretty good, but the easiest part about this stuff, again, it's just dry epoxy. You can wipe all of that off and pretty much start fresh and start brand new. So that's the key. That's what it's like. You can make your own eyes now to your own baits. It's nice and smooth, fun to do. That way when you get a finished product, which this one I have still got to install the lip, but you can make something completely from scratch, for the most part from home, and feel pretty proud of it. So that's the tutorial on how to make your own eyes from pretty much from scratch. So if you learned something, you like this video, please check out my other ones. Comment below if you have any questions or techniques that I think you should think I should try. Let me know, and subscribe, please, and let me know if you like this video. So till the next time, we'll catch you out there. Hopefully you get some good fishing in. Best time of the year, fall fishing. So take it easy, everyone. See you on the next one. Almost forgot to show how to just remove them. So I take an X-Acto knife and I simply get underneath the contour of the eye and it pops up. Very, very easy and very, very quick, just like that from these nails. So sorry about that. Had to wait to the end to surprise you, but almost went through the whole video without doing that. So they come off relatively easy, and once you clear coat them onto your bait, they work like a charm. Catch you on the next video.